You know that feeling, right? In almost any social situation, there's this pressure to be the star of the show, the witty, charming main character. We all kind of fight for the spotlight, thinking that's the only way to be influential. But what if I told you the real secret to connection isn't about taking the lead role at all? What if it's about embracing a completely different strategy?
So that's the big question we're tackling today. The conventional wisdom, it tells us you have to command the room to be memorable. But we're about to flip that entire idea on its head. Let's get into it.
Okay, I want you to think of every social interaction you have like a stage play. Most of us are scrambling, trying to audition for the lead role, the one with all the big lines. But the real power? It often lies in the other parts.
Just look at the difference here. The main character on the left, their whole focus is inward. Their goal is to get seen. But the side character, their energy is pointed completely outward, towards other people. Their goal isn't to be the most fascinating person in the room, it's to make everyone else feel like they are. It's a subtle shift, for sure, but it is absolutely profound. And this brings us right to the heart of it all, the side character strategy. I know, it sounds totally backward, right? To get more influence, you actually step out of the spotlight. But trust me, this is where the magic really happens. This is where you build a real, genuine connection. So here's what it all boils down to. Influence isn't about commanding attention, it's about earning trust. Simple as that. When you make someone feel genuinely seen and heard, you create this powerful psychological bond. They start to associate you with that feeling of being valued and understood. And that is the foundation of real influence. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do I actually do this? Because this isn't about being passive or just, fading into the wallpaper. It is an active strategy. And it all comes down to 3 really simple rules.
Here they are. That's the playbook. Super simple, incredibly powerful, and you can literally start using them today.
So let's break down that first one. You've probably heard this advice before, but there's a real reason it's such a classic. Hearing our own name, it actually triggers a unique response in our brain. It affirms who we are in that moment. So when you say something like, "That's a great point, Sarah," or "David, what do you think about this?" You're sending this clear subconscious signal that says, "I see you. You as an individual matter." All right, rule number 2. Think about walking into a room or joining a conversation that's already going. A lot of times you just get a few polite nods, right? But what if someone's face just lit up? What if they turned and said, "Hey Alex, so glad you're here, come join us." That one simple act, it makes a person feel instantly included, instantly valued. And you become the person who made that room feel welcoming. So rules 1 and 2, they get the ball rolling. They open the door. But this third rule, this is the one that really forges that connection. It is, without a doubt, the most powerful tool in the side character's entire toolkit. And it's all about how you listen. I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. See, anyone can be quiet while someone else is talking. That's just hearing. That's just waiting for your turn to speak. But active listening, well, that's proven by how you respond. A follow-up question shows you were actually engaged. If they say they went hiking, don't just say, "Oh, cool." Ask them, "Which trail did you take?" Or "What was the most amazing thing you saw?" So let's bring this all home. By stepping back and using the side character strategy, you're not making yourself less important. Not at all. You're actually boosting your value in a way that's much more subtle and, honestly, much more sustainable. And the payoff here is just huge. People will trust you because you make them feel safe and respected. They'll actually seek you out because being around you makes them feel good about themselves. This deepens all your connections, and people just naturally start to value your opinion and your company. And that right there is the core of true, lasting influence. You become influential not by grabbing the stage, but by building it for other people. So I'm going to leave you with a challenge. In your very next conversation, I want you to resist that urge to be the most interesting person in the room. Instead, just ask yourself this one simple question. Try it. You might be completely surprised by the influence you discover when you step out of the spotlight and into that amazing supporting role.